All right, so good evening, everyone. Jose J. Garcia, real estate investor, coach, and mentor. Another Let's Do Deals Tuesday, every Tuesday, 7 p.m. EST time. It is getting a little harder and harder to make 7 p.m. for me as we are out traveling. A lot more connections. That's what happens when you're always networking. You're networking, meeting new people, new business connections, and inventory is just flowing in. Not everything is a deal. That's the thing is, everything I go see is not a deal, but there's a lot of new connections. Okay, so that's always a plus in itself, but there is some mobile homes that come in through. Now, some of you wondering why is something not a good deal? Numbers. Everything is in numbers. Remember, mobile home investing is a numbers game. It's not a feeling and it's not an emotion. So if I go out to see one of these mobile homes, despite what I may think emotionally wise, if the numbers don't check out, it simply doesn't make it into our sheet. Okay. So that's what there's a lot of inventory that doesn't come into the sheet, but there's a lot of it that's on here now. And that's what's happening. So we're going to jump right on into it. And anybody has a deal to pitch, drop a comment, raise your hand, or if you're on Zoom, unmute yourself. Okay. I'm going to try to pay attention to the people coming on as well. Like I said, I'm on the side of the road, so didn't exactly make it back to the fort, back to the office. We're not too far, but I figure I'll go ahead and stop and let's go ahead and have this call here. So this Saturday, I'll go ahead and mention for a few of y'all. I don't know what the seat count is now. But, the limit was 20 seats. I want to say that they're all booked at this time. But if there are not, check out the link that is on here on our Let's Do Deals. And for Instagram, I also dropped a comment on there and I pinned it. So you can check out on there as well on the event that we have this Saturday coming up at 10 in the morning. We're going to be about 30 minutes south of Atlanta. It is a live in-person event where we're going to be seeing mobile homes in and out and teaching you the quotations, mobile side to mobile home investing. So something for you to keep in mind as well. But let's go ahead and get into these deals right away. Okay. Uh, Ohio is an area that we focus on quite a bit on there as well, and a lot more that are coming. Apparently, as of today, we've had some new connections. That's the thing is, you go up and you connect with one park owner. I always say is, regardless of what business you're in, there's people in the same business that connect with the same business. If you have a doctor, doctors know other doctors, dentists know other dentists, mechanics know other mechanics, park owners know other park owners. So it's always that connection. It's so important, and that's why I keep on saying it. Connect, and follow up. Okay. But let me go ahead and get started on here. So the deal. So Ohio's coming quite a bit there. Now we're taking a couple ourselves that we're going to be rehabbing. One of them apparently needs a whole new roof, which I was kind of more so guessing that was going to be the case, and that's fine. But back to Georgia. So Georgia, today we visited Thomaston, Barnesville, Griffin, Milner, Macon, Warner Robins, Bon Air. I mean, you can see how many stops we're doing, and every one of these locations is potentials. Those deals we bring into you. So the first one I'm going to start with, and I'm not going to go through every deal as usual. If you're interested in one of these, you can send us an email. If you do not have this spreadsheet, okay, everybody has access to the spreadsheet. But if you do not have access to the spreadsheet, send us an email. We can connect with you. We can send you the link and you can review at that point. Take your time and just kind of see what's interesting on there. Some of these numbers I'm still uploading. So, like I said, we just got this inventory in as of today, this morning. So, we've uploaded the most that we can, but we will have quite a bit more on there as well. So, this one is in Thomaston, Georgia, R37. That's the actual lot number on this one. It's lot R37. It is a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. It is a single wide. The lot rent there is 375 plus 15 for water plus water usage. That's every individual home is metered. So it just depends on what they're going to be using out of that. So you do the math on the above, but it is a solid unit. See, all of them, especially Milner. Milner was very nice, but cosmetics, a lot of this, that is real lumber. So that's always a plus to see. One of the biggest expenses we're seeing now with all these inflations of material is lumber. If you have to replace the entire particle, if that's what the mobile home has still, you're going to be in for a pretty penny. So one of those things, but all this is all real lumber. So coming in here and doing a fix up, touch up, making it presentable shouldn't be too crazy. Electrical, that's another big expense. If it has to be completely uh, new wires all throughout the home, that's a big expense. So that's not an issue here at all. You got some holes in the wall. You got this laminate floor. It actually looks a little better on picture, but it is pretty damaged. So I would replace that and put vinyl across on there. Again, cabinet issues here. And this, you can kind of tell what went on this mobile home here. Tenant evicted, they don't pay rent, they get evicted, and then most of them get upset, so they kind of tear things out on the way out. Just kind of one of those things. Welcome to mobile home investing, right? So that's one of them here. So let's go to the next one. Same part. R number 5. So R5 is actually a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Typically, I would say, you know what, for most investors, stay away from one once. You start limiting yourself when you start getting smaller and smaller because you can't fit a whole family in a one bedroom, one bath, right? The best and most ideal investment is typically a three bedroom, two bath. But it depends on what area you're in. Something like Milner, 1-1, I'd be even happy to keep this one here myself. So let's go over it here real quick. But same lot rent, same water usage, same power, it's all the same on here. So paint job is about what the biggest thing I saw. New electrical, so that's always a plus when you start seeing some electrical. Somebody's already done the job for you. This one needs to be painted. I am not a fan of that floor, but it's not tore up. There's no damages to it, so don't fix it if it is not broken. Simple as that, right? So take a look on this one here. And again, we'll put the numbers on here tomorrow morning or late this evening. So just kind of be on the lookout for that. What's the ARVs? I can tell you for a 1-1, probably about 12, 13,000 move-in ready. It is a small unit. I would say maybe 12 by 40, if anything. But let's go on to the next one. So now we got R39. We're back to a two bedroom, one bath, double wide. These double wides, I just made a coaching Sunday, this past Sunday, and the biggest comparison was single wide versus double wide. What is the biggest difference for numbers in, ROIs, expenses, etc.? You know, if it's a good deal, if it's something like this unit that you're seeing on here, I would say these are the types that you want to see. I mean, brand new electric. That's huge. That's thousands of dollars that you're going to be saving on that one. And then you look at the kitchen. All the cabinets are there. They're intact. You even get appliances. How about that? Well, I don't provide appliances, by the way. I do not provide appliances because when you're doing rentals and they get evicted or they move out, somehow appliances always come out missing and nobody knows where they went. It's just mysterious. Is what happens on something like this. So, but again, touch up. Look at the rooms, look at the walls, look at the ceiling. There's no leaks, there's no damages. I mean, these are what you call cosmetics. Put it together and you're good to go. So something like this in a market like Milner or Thomaston, all these areas are very close to each other. This is a very good investment in a sense. It is only 2-1, which is more spacious in a sense. It's a double wide. So same with the numbers. It does not go any up higher. Somebody was asking about that earlier. Is there a bigger expense on the lot rent if it's a single versus double wides? Some parks get creative with that. The majority of them you're going to see it's a flat rate. It's across the board kind of thing. All right, so moving up north about 20 miles, you're in Barnesville. So in Barnesville we have lot 404. This is another single wide. This one has a brand new roof, by the way. Okay, brand new roof, saving you some money. Scroll. Again, cosmetics, a lot. Cleanup. I'm not a fan of blue rooms, but there's nothing wrong with that room there. So a lot of little cleanup, touch up, making it look prettier, if you will, making it look presentable. Okay, no major damages on that. There's no major electrical. Look at that. And some people get spooked by something like this. If these wires were gone and I saw holes underneath and where you could see wires were stripped and pulled, that'd be an issue. This is simply missing the face cover and nothing more. There's no issues there. So that's what you want to see. This is actually in addition, almost like it almost seemed like they were trying to build a room at one point, maybe on this back side, but it become more like a deck. So, just kind of one of those things. But I think it definitely adds value to the home. It's a solid deck. So this one here, you got a two. We didn't put the bedrooms on this one here. So we'll get that uploaded on there as well. Let me keep on going. I'm going to show you one more. Barnesville again, it's 117 the lot number, and this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. What did I just tell you were the best investments? 3 twos. That's what you need to be investing in. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and this is a pitched roof. It makes it even better and better. And again, clean up. This one here just got vacated, as you can see. So a lot of the stuff that was from the previous residents still there. This is where you have to get you a dumpster, put it out there, and clean this home out before you can start doing any type of rehab. Solid unit for the most part. This is the back bedroom. This is torn. And again, this is more malicious than anything else. They get upset and start tearing stuff up. There was a couple sections throughout the floor. I don't know if you can see in this little section I'm kind of circling on this bottom left picture, but that is a couple soft areas in the floor. Nothing major, nothing big, something simple can be fixed. So all right, let's see. I'm gonna show y'all like one more. So Milner, these are Milners. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and I say this, and when I say this, I mean it. Okay. If nobody gets these Milners by tomorrow, I'm keeping them, both of them. These units are solid. I like I like them a lot. Brand new roof again on this one here. This is what you call, investors start rehabbing something, and for whatever reason they don't finish. It blows my mind. It is unreal. And when you look at a unit like this, I mean, I don't understand because This is really in a stage where somebody could live in it and finish the product, finish the project. So I don't understand what the reason is to quit on something like this, but they do. Their loss is our win, is the way I see it. These walls need to be painted solid, brand new vinyl. Okay. New vanity, the shower. This is brand new, and that came from a mobile home store. So you can kind of guesstimate as to what they cost. About $800, by the way. Getting into the kitchen, look at that. The cabinets painted. Okay. Everything is here. I mean, this is a solid unit. I like that. I like this area. Very quiet community. This is one from one side of the home. This side could use a paint on this side. New skirting, new deck, but it just needs that touch up. Brand new door, frame, and everything. 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Okay. Rental rate in this one is around 700. Lot rent is 390 on this one. I would say ARV, which we'll upload a little bit later. For a 2 bedroom in this area, I would say put it right around 20,000 is what you're seeing. So it's a good area, good market. Let me go to the other one. This is lot 14 is another 2 bedroom, 1 bath, still in Milner. Same rental rates, same lot rent, of course. And again, this is another one that I would keep myself, and you can see why. The outside, I would go ahead and paint that one. Go ahead and paint that whole thing gray. That's a good area, good color for it. Let me see. Here we go. Brand new electrical, brand new roof. Look at this. It's just painting, putting together. These are simple things. When I started investing in a mobile home 7 years ago, this is not the condition I was getting mobile homes. I would have done a lot more had they looked like this. I mean, these are touch-ups. This is where they mud them, is what we call them. They mud the walls and obviously put them together. They were plenty smooth and ready. It's ready for a paint job, which I would have done the paint job before I laid the vinyl. But again, everybody does something different. As long as it gets it done, you can still cover those floors. Make sure you don't damage that brand new vinyl, and should check out. Oh, and there was power in the home still. I don't know who's paying for that bill, but there was power going into the home at this time. So this is another one. All right, I'm not going to go through any more here. I mean, we got Auburn also that needs to be moved. And look, we got so many places this weekend itself. I'm visiting. Tomorrow is office day for most of the day. Thursday, I'm going to Anniston, Oxford, and Florence. And I apologize, that's Friday. I'm going to be visiting Alabama. So that's quite a bit of a stops to do on there as well. Thursday, we will be in Anderson, Spartanburg, Greenville, South Carolina. Okay, so these are again opportunities. Some of these cities you've been waiting on. You're saying, well, when you have some inventory up in these areas, I'll be interested. Well, we're going to be in every area very soon. Don't forget the next 5 years we will be nationwide. So there's not a state we will not be in at this time. And even now, we have connections, we have boots on the ground, we have other investors. So there's many more homes to be gotten, if you will. Centerville, these are pending at this time, really. The investors waiting for us to send the paperwork. Okay, you can kind of see how busy we are if we have not sent paperwork at this time, but we will. We'll be sending this. These are 2 units also. Touch up. It's about all they need. This one doesn't. This one doesn't need a roof on here. The previous owners apparently wanted to put a new shingle roof on it and decided to put a tarp just so it wouldn't leak. Anybody that visits this mobile home can go on the inside and you can look at all the ceilings on top and see there's not a single leak. Okay, and I'm not ignoring you, Instagram. So welcome for everybody joining us on there as well. I am on Zoom. For those of you just joining, I'm on the side of the road having this call. We didn't make it back to the office on time to have this call, but my guarantee to have this call every Tuesday. So, all right, let's see. Let's get into some advertisements real quick. Something is announcements coming up, and then if anybody has a deal, they can go ahead and pitch it. I know we'll cut this call a little bit shorter, but Saturday, we're going to be Peachtree City, Georgia. That's 30 minutes south of Atlanta, where we're going to be at a mobile home park. That same mobile home park, we are moving 35 mobile homes out of there. We will be moving those 35 mobile homes within the next couple months. So what we're going to be doing is I created a coaching event out there where I want to teach you why all of y'all should be using every exit strategy within mobile home investing, including the mobile side to mobile home investing. Don't forget, mobile homes are meant to be mobile. So it's one of those things where it's a great exit strategy. It's a strategy that a lot of people disregard and don't get themselves involved. I don't know about these permits, these inspections. I don't know the steps. All in all, I like the education. No longer an excuse. We're going to educate everybody on every step of mobile home investing. So for those of you local, especially, you need to join us out there Saturday, October 22nd. We will be live at 10 in the morning. And as of this morning, I forgot that it gets cold in Georgia. So I was wearing my golf shorts and my polo. And at the first stop, I was moving very quickly. I'm sure people, the residents there, were thinking I work very fast, but I was just trying to get out of the cold, really. So I got it done. I got it done today. We'll be announcing on Saturday. Wear some warm clothes because we will be outside. It's only a 3 to 4 hour event, but still, you want to dress warm and comfortable for that. So we'll have that going on for us for Saturday. Again, I'll check on the seats. It was 20 spots available. I think we're at 20 at this time. So, we'll check on that and see. But let's see. And then tomorrow night at 7 p.m. we do have a coaching call. I've got to see what the topic's going to be. So 7 p.m. if anybody wants to join us. But we got many, many things coming up. A lot more coaching events, a lot more events live and virtual. So definitely stay tuned with the above. If you're looking for coaching, if you're looking for your first investment, reach out to us. We're connecting more and more. We're going to start doing a lot more of these live events as well. And we are going to start traveling with them as well. So likely we'll have some events maybe next month in South Carolina, North Carolina. We'll move up to Tennessee, Alabama, just all throughout. Keep up with us. Send us an email. We can add you to our CRM. We do now have a schedule, a calendar. I think some of you have gotten, and I know some of you have not. So send us an email on that. It is a calendar for every month where we have events listed. This day we'll be here. This day we'll be doing this and that, et cetera, et cetera. So you kind of keep up a little easier. Just kind of set your own calendars based on that and what you want to attend. But all right, that's all I got. I don't see anybody need to pitch any deals. I'm tired of sitting on the side of the road, so I'm gonna make it back to the office where we gotta do some paperwork, lock up some agreements, some deals, and I think that's gonna do it for tonight. So yeah, I don't see anybody needs to be pitched. So all right, so that does it for this evening. Stay tuned for upcoming events and definitely join us Saturday if you can. Have a good evening, everyone. Good night.